sorry for the technical difficulty. So yeah, and me and Jose Diaz, a lot of people are not going to be watching it because of baseball and a Canelo fight that's coming up later on. I'm not really much of a boxing fan, so I'm gonna stick with my baseball.
Yeah.
And I'm watching Marlins games every Saturday night. So no, seriously, watch AEW that much. And Thursday is Impact. I don't watch Impact. And Saturday, I'm not watching AEW.
I don't watch Ring of Honor.
I don't watch Ring of Honor either. And what you call
Ring of Honor.
I'm gonna watch my baseball games because the Marlins are on fire right now, and the Marlins are my team. And I barely even watch SmackDown now because I'd be going to Marlins games almost every Friday. So there you have it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think SmackDown is a difficult situation for people to watch it too because, you know, most of the parents, like AJ Styles, he said he chose to be at Raw because every Friday Night Lights he would watch his son play football on a high school football Friday. So you see, viewers have the choice where they're going to go. I'm going to give you one example, guys. Next week, I'm going to my friend's wedding, so you can forget about me talking about Collision or watching it, but I'm not watching.
And
so
with AEW doing so bad, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. So people, you have to understand the reasons why the programs are not going to work out or why the needles are not moving up. There's options what viewers and people are doing in general. They're not going to put their time for wrestling, even though if they're hardcore fans, they're going to give you that choice. Like, for example, Miguel's going to watch his baseball game. I may do whatsoever. I just met the Last Dragon and Aunt Lucy on Saturday from House Party 3, guys. So I didn't watch Collision, you know. So that's the point of it, guys. And Miguel's bringing the point, you know.
No, it's a no. So yeah.
And then Camelo's having a fight. Like I said, we're not much of a hardcore boxing people. I'm not much of a boxer. I mean, I watch, but I will do my choice to watch the Camelo fight whenever that fight is booked for Collision, you know.
Yeah, and I'm not really much of a boxing fan, so I'm not going to be watching that. And this Sunday, I think it's going to be my next Marlins game when they play against the Phillies. That's my dad's Father's Day gift. Me taking him to a baseball game because me and my dad, we love watching baseball. I pay for my tickets. He pays for his ticket. I pay for. Sometimes he pays for the tickets. I pay for the tickets. So me and my dad, that's what me and him like doing, going to baseball games.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're talking about, and then the subject is more. When would Collision fade when that time comes? You know, that's the moment that I'm seeing. When is it going to be closed down? When they see that the needle is not moving, you know. Now the question is this for you, Miguel: do you give it by the end of the year, or are you going to give it a little more time for?
Probably in a few months.
For the updates. A few months, yeah.
Yeah, a few months. But wait, do they still have AEW Rampage?
Yeah, but it's unwatchable, so I don't think it's made it to a year yet, if I'm mistaken.
Yep. So
when the Rampage started, though,
I have no idea. But I remember that I did watch the first episode, but I just don't remember who was on the match card.
It was just CM Punk appearance.
Oh yeah, that was it.
I think he hurt himself right there too, or something. And then we saw one fan out there crying that CM Punk came and.
I was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Are you serious, dude?" That
I think. Hey, he gave that guy. Here's for crying, man. You cry for me.
Yeah, that guy's weird. I mean, what's so great about CM Punk? Hell, I wouldn't cry for over my idols. I'll be excited. I wouldn't be exciting crying, but I'll be excited if I meet him, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw this guy in the whoever the cameraman was, he just put this guy crying.
Isn't that kind of weird, right?
There's one thing that I think the only thing that has made it good and very over is when The Miz cashed in his Money in the Bank against Randy Orton, and you saw that mad little girl making the pissed off face.
Well, that was funny.
Really cool.
That was hilarious.
I like that part.
I did like that.
But that was just a little girl doing it.
Yeah, it was a little. Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That part was actually funny. Yeah, I'll give that a pass too.
But that was entertaining.
Yeah, it was entertaining. I mean, the guy crying over CM Punk was more like a weird dude that, I don't know, that's just weird, you know?
I picked that little girl for being pissed at the Miz cashing in his briefcase, and then this guy crying over CM Punk.
Yeah, but that's understandable though, and that was actually pretty funny. But this guy crying, that's a little weird.
She won a Slammy Award too, you know that?
Oh yeah, she did win Slammy Award, and she's all grown up now. She's not young anymore like she was at that time.
Oh yeah, she's definitely working for a daycare center or something, helping out kids and helping out like animal control and things like that. So congratulations to her, dude.
Well, God bless
kudos
her.
to you.
God bless her.
Yeah, dude, you got a good career, man. You care about the environment.
Yes, she does.
And another one too. There was another one that I was trying to. How about the guy when he made that shock face when the Undertaker's streak was over?
Oh, wow.
That was cool.
That was funny, but at the same time, it's not weird like how that idiot was crying for CM Punk.
Yeah, but you see, that guy, he sold it when he saw the streak getting broken. He really sold that shocking face, dude.
Yep.
That I do give him, because he sold it when he saw that streak got broken. He's like,
Good job, guy. I applaud him for that. And I applaud WWE for making people like that react to that way.
Yeah, he really sold it, dude. But the other guy crying and he just got a popsicle out of it, and, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, and when Undertaker got inducted to the Hall of Fame, when I was at WrestleMania in Dallas back in '38, when I saw him come out, wave to the fans, I didn't cry, people. I was excited to see him because he's my all-time favorite wrestler. I remember watching him wrestle at a couple of house shows in WWE, and seeing him getting inducted to the Hall of Fame when I was there in Dallas was awesome. Undertaker's my all-time favorite.
That's what I would always do.
I think it would be fucking weird if I cry for that.
Yeah. Have you seen that April AJ Lee? She looks a lot bigger now, dude.
Really? I haven't really seen her recently.
Have you seen the photos of it?
The last time I saw her was on an episode of WoW's Women's of Wrestling. That was the last time I ever saw her.
She gained muscle now. It's hard to be recognizable to look at April, I was telling that to Jasmine. I go, have you and April been working out? Because she's been getting bigger, and then
Jasmine works
because
for WoW?
The thing is, AJ Lee hired her from WoW Women's of Wrestling.
Oh, okay.
And they made a storyline. AJ and Jasmine made a storyline that Jasmine is the daughter of AJ Lee on the WoW storyline. Mm-hmm. So that's a storyline that they're going through right now. That she's the daughter of AJ Lee, Not
a bad choice. It's kind of, that probably could have elevated Jason Jordan's career when they said that Kurt Angle was his dad.
Oh yeah, it's funny how the way Kurt Angle said it. I'm gonna introduce you to the former tag team. No, excuse me, my son, the tag team champion, the American.
Yeah.
But the way he goes. Not the champion, my son. He's like, fucking Kurt Angle.
Oh,
Kurt is funny, dude.
And that team was so damn good. The American Alpha, they were a great team. I used to love watching those guys. Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. Those guys were fun to watch.
That was a very good tag team, dude. Come on, they defeated the Wyatts,
Yeah, they
Luke
did.
Harper, Randy Orton, and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, they
beat them for the tag team champions. They were very old.
Yeah, and they were good of a tag team, but Vince didn't really see anything in them.
And he destroyed them.
Yeah.
And speaking of Vince, everybody. Speaking of Vince, because this is a situation, guys, that we have to say to you guys over and over and over again.
He's not going anywhere.
So whatever Vince does, it's the final say.
Yes, it is.
It's his company, his baby. He can do what the...
Yeah.
It's like they go, oh, it's, you know, Triple H, Paul Levesque is nothing but the fall guy for the company. Yeah. So when it comes to Vince McMahon, he can pin this shit on him or on anybody he wants. So stop getting mad why he's still there. He's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you got to add up for that one, Miguel? Because people are pissed that Vince McMahon is still there.
Yeah, and there's nothing we can do about it, so stop bitching and complaining. And
yeah.
I won't be surprised if... I know Brian keeps saying that Cody Rhodes is going to beat Roman Reigns for the belt, which I don't think that's going to happen. And
no.
For one reason, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. That's the only. That's the main thing that's going to stop Cody from winning the title. Maybe if Triple H was just fully in charge, maybe the outcome would have been different, but he's not.
The only thing that Paul Levesque can do is suggest, but then he has to wait for Vince giving him a green light. If Vince considers it and authorizes it, then it's good. If he doesn't, it is what it is. There was another media from Sean Ross back, whatever the name of that fool is called.
That fucking Mark. He made up a fucking lie talking about some Drew McIntyre was released from the WWE.
Yeah, and he made another lie too, that he said that Triple H was pissed at John Cena saying an authorized promo. John Cena is a Vince McMahon guy.
And Vince loves him. And I'm pretty sure that Vince lets him do whatever he wants.
Yeah, so that's a lie if Triple H is pissed at him.
Yeah.
So stop listening to these smart marks. They don't know what the fuck they're saying. They're just going to create controversy out of it.
Yeah.
So people don't understand that John Cena is a Vince McMahon guy. Especially The Undertaker is a Vince McMahon guy.
Absolutely.
So understand, whatever Triple H creates, Vince kills.
Yes, and The Rock is also a Vince McMahon guy. And if The Rock decides to come back to wrestle Roman Reigns anytime...
It's up to Vince.
Yes, and Vince, of course, is going to say yes. No doubt about it.
And obviously, here's the thing that I feel about Paul Levesque. I personally, in general, am not a Triple H guy or a Triple H fan, but I do respect his talent. I do respect his accomplishments, what he's done in DX and this championship. But I'm not a Triple H guy, guys, and personally. And I seen he doesn't like RVD, he doesn't like the Hardys, and I know he doesn't like John Cena and Dwayne. So,
of course,
honestly, guys,
because they got more over than he did, and they were bigger draws than he was. That's why he doesn't like John Cena and The Rock. And plus, I'm not really much of a Triple H guy either. I mean, I can't deny his booking, but him as a person and him as a wrestler that got over pushed all because he was the boss's daughter, that's an issue.
Yeah. So honestly, you can forget and dream on that Triple H is going to be in charge of WWE, because that's not going to happen, guys.
Yeah.
You know, I will not probably be surprised if Triple H leaves the company. He probably goes run another company somewhere else, you know?
Yeah. No, I doubt he's ever leaving the WWE. Maybe Vince might put him as the head of talent creations in NXT. I mean, I don't think he's ever leaving.
Yeah, but honestly, when it comes to Triple H, that's the farthest he's gonna go for any authority figure. You know, that's all he's gonna do. And at the same time, by the end of the day, I just feel like Paul Levesque is a fall guy. So whatever mistake happens, Vince McMahon will put it on him or on anybody he wants, guys. So don't get mad at Vince. He's going to stay there until he stops breathing. You know, that's all. Podcasters, smart marks, and you idiot guys out there, let it go, guys, please. Let it go.
Yes, sir. People need to let it go because are they even done complaining about this? Because he's been back already, and are they still really complaining about this?
They're still complaining, and unfortunately, these people live for the sake of complaining. That's all I gotta say.
Well, whoop-de-doo. Who said life was fair?
Hey, when it comes to, disagreeable policies, they are designed to be unfair, and life is unfair, people. So live with it.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Nice DDT by Darby. Right now, I'm Darby Allin. I'm fighting Andrade El Idolo.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good to see him back in the wrestling game. Andrade El Idolo, he's no stranger. Last time I saw you, buddy, was in 2K19.
El Idolo.
Yes, he's Andrade.
But there's here's a concerning about Collision says about the talents. They say that the concerns about Collision, it takes the way out of the talent of not showing up on a meet and greet event or any activity. So that's why they have mixed feelings to have Collision on Saturday, because they say they miss out an event where they can go make money or more money.
Yep.
So Collision might be wiped out, might close out at any time soon, like you say. I give it less than a year.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, less than a year.
I mean, a lot of people need to pay attention what's affecting it. Maybe a talent's out there doing a meet and greet. You're watching baseball. I'm going to a wedding and people are spending their summertime here, or they're going to watch the boxing fight. The World Cup is coming in about, I think, in 2 years in 2026. So people are focused on things like that. It's like, please, people. Some people were watching the movie The Flash because Batman came back. You think people were going to watch Collision?
And you know who else? Not only that he came back, you know who else came back? Michael Keaton.
That's right. So you think that people are going to watch Michael Keaton for Collision? Please, dude.
I need to go see that movie, by the way. I hope it's still out in theaters.
And it's worth watching. It's worth watching. That's all I'm going to tell you. No spoiler up.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it.
Oh yeah, you're going to love it. That's all I'm going to tell you. My thing is, it's worth watching it.
Yeah. Come on, damn it.
Yeah, you got anything to add on before we head out? Because I'm going to definitely have an early bird job I got to do here.
Yeah, so am I. And what you call people? Well, alright, well, everybody, that's another edition of MTG Podcast with Jose the Ocho. I really hope you enjoy our topics because we love doing this all the time. So, me and Jose the Ocho are going to say goodbye to all of you. In this match, I'm not going to finish it right now. So, everybody, MTG Gaming said he's out. And don't spill milk. And,
They almost won. Before we go, dude, what would have happened if they would have won on SmackDown and Kevin Owens selling the spilled milk? Oh,
that would have been hilarious, bro. And then
I would have laughed at Brian's face on that one.
Oh, you should laugh at Christian because Christian hates them more than Brian does.
Okay, what do you predict about this one? I think a rematch is going to be scheduled for them because Vince McMahon is going to book a rematch. He has a hard on these guys.
Yeah, it seems like it. Vince likes these guys. At the end of the day.
And I feel like a rematch is going to be booked. But do you suggest this a SummerSlam event for this tag team?
Maybe.
I want to see a spill milk in SummerSlam. I'm sorry to say, Miguel, I don't know if you're with me, but I'm invested in this spill milk.
So am I. And these guys, I ain't gonna lie to you, these guys can actually go in the ring. I do like these guys. They can actually go,
no,
but they look weird.
They put up a fight, dude. They did know how to work together in SmackDown. I saw the clip, man.
Yep.
I saw the match in DVR, and spill milk is, guys, for the record, spill milk, I'm invested.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna get some shut-eye, bro. And people, thanks for joining. Like we said earlier, and me and Jose the Ocho.
And don't pop too many firecrackers out there, people. I'm getting my double pay.
Yeah. And have a great 4th of July. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna broadcast sometimes. And I work on.
I'll be at work.
Yeah, I'll be at work as well, but I'll be home like around 7 o'clock. So, all right, people. Well, I'll see you then. Have a good.